Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and as you can tell, these look like identical knives, and I believe they are identical knives. One of these knives I bought on Amazon. It was listed as an Grow knife, and the other one I bought on Temu, and it had no listing whatsoever. Now, I believe that these are a knockoff of a Mictrotech. Someone told me I think it's the Mictrotech SOCOM, maybe. I had never seen the Mictrotech version of it before. I had only seen this on Amazon. This one I bought on Amazon last year, I believe. I think I have a video up on the channel, and there's no clear marks anywhere on here other than right here where it says D2. Right? So there's no mark that says it's Grow. I think it's an okay looking knife. It's a bit gas station-y, I think. Just the shape of the blade, shape of the handle. And I know any of you Mictrotech bros are probably going to be upset by me calling it that because the real one, like I said, it looks like a Mictrotech. But I still like it. I mean, if you've watched my channel, I like all kinds of knives. I like gas station knives. I like expensive knives. I like fixed blade knives. I like all of them. So when I saw it, I liked it. And then when I made a video of it, somebody told me that it was a knockoff version of one of the Mictrotechs. Well, then I saw this one on Temu, and I was like, you know what? I want to do a comparison video. I want to compare this knife to the one I already had. And I can't remember if you guys have ever looked on Temu. Sometimes they'll show the knife, and in the description, it'll just say like folding knife or G10 or micarta, D2 steel, and it won't say things like Mictrotech or Benchmade, you know, like that. But sometimes the pictures will show like a Mictrotech box, and I think the picture showed a Mictrotech box. So what I thought I was ordering was a Mictrotech clone because I wanted to see how much it looked like the Grow version. Well, when it came in, it was not in a Mictrotech box. It was in a discreet plain black box, and it looks identical. Only marking is the D2 symbol. See if you can see that. This one, that looks like a little bit of a bold. See if that print looks bold compared to that, in my opinion. But otherwise, I think the knives look identical. Now, I do not believe, I don't think that this is a knife that I would go out and buy the real Mictrotech version of it, because it's not something, you know, for 20 bucks on Amazon or Temu, sure. But for 250 bucks or whatever, 300 bucks, the Mictrotech, that's just not for me. I'm not saying Mictrotech knives are not worth it. I am going to buy, and well, so you guys, if you've watched any of my other videos, I've told you guys, sometimes when I buy these cheap knives, it's so I can carry the knife and I don't judge the real knife off of the fake, but it's my way of saying, hey, is this something that I would like to carry? So I bought the Mictrotech, which one was it? The MSI, right? I told you guys I've been looking for one for several months, and I couldn't decide which one I want to get. Well, I finally figured it out the other day. I did not buy it yet because I was already purchasing some other things. I made a big purchase, so I blew my budget. I went to a gun store the other day to pick up some things, and I found a Mictrotech MSI in OD green with an OD green. I don't know if it wasn't Cerakote. I have to look closer at the blade, but it had a green blade. And I said, well, I found the one I want. It was like 212 bucks. And I'd already spent about 300 bucks in there that day, so I was kind of tapped out on my extra goodie spending. But I did find the one I want, and I will be going back one day, maybe later this month, or maybe in February. I keep a budget for when I can buy my play stuff, my knives, my guns and stuff. I blew January's out the water. Anyways, that's a long way of me telling you, sometimes when I buy these knives, sometimes I buy them just because I want the cheap version of it. And sometimes it's so I can tell if I like that knife before I buy the real version of it. So this one, I'm pretty sure I would not buy the real version of it. Same way with the MSI. I've got a counterfeit Microtech MSI. I don't think I'd buy the real version, but I have the fake one. And this one, I don't think I'd ever buy the real one, but I still wanted to see, I wanted to compare two knockoffs, right? They look identical. One of them, like I said, this one came from Amazon, and I'll put a link down in the description to pick it up on Amazon. And then if I can find the Temu link for this one, I'll put it down there as well. Temu, a lot of times, by the time I make a video and post it, and I go back and look, the knife will either be sold out, discontinued, whatever, and the link, you know, it's just not there. I think you can buy both the black and the tan on Temu. Obviously, I already had the black, so I bought the tan. Let me show you guys real quick. For those of you that may own the real one, you can tell me based on the dimensions. So it's about a 3.5 inch blade. Your overall is about 9 inches. It is a liner lock. It's about 5 inches when it's folded. Let's weigh these two. Let's see if they weigh the same. So that one is 6.190. $6.188. So yeah, they're basically the same. Somebody had mentioned in one of my comments that because of what I do with the Temu knives and the knockoffs, that it would probably be really good for my channel if I got a hardness tester so we can test the hardness of the blade. I don't know if that's something I'm ready to do just yet, but you guys let me know in the comments. Is that something you'd like to see of me taking these fake Temu knives or fake AliExpress or OK Knives or wherever and doing a hardness test to see if the steel is actually what they say they are? I'm pretty positive this is probably D2 steel. But when you buy a knife and it says it's S35VN and the knife is 20 bucks, we know it's not, right? So I don't know if that's something that I plan on adding in 2025 or not. It just depends on what you guys want. If you want me to do something like that, I can absolutely look into it. Otherwise, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. I am going to add some new stuff this year. We're going to start doing some cut tests, more than just cardboard and things of that nature. I've just got to get a setup ready for that. A space, as you will. And that's it, you guys. If you watched this far in the video, I appreciate you watching this far. Might as well hit that like button since you watched it all the way through. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video.